You never know what you'll find in the universe of my mind. Okay, created, complete. I keep wanting to say created, but it's completed. I suppose it works both ways. But anyway, completed out of sequence number 7. Art journal. This is a pencil shaving. And those are die cuts. I had a package of these things, and I don't remember where that came from, but anyway. And then this is drop paper, scrap paper, whatever you want to call it, that I had used while working inside this. I had this on my wall for a while. It's a Corey Hart thing. One of the concerts I had gone to, it was a really special occasion, really big deal. But anyway, yeah, so I put this on the inside cover, and you cannot swim for new horizons until you have courage to lose sight of the shore, William Faulkner. And then he wrote us a message. It was up on the screen behind him during his show, and this came up too. I just love this, the lone wolf. And then my journaling is under there. But yeah, this was a really big deal, special event. And this was sketchbook revival lesson, so I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail. I'm pretty sure that I have some videos up from that occasion, so in my Corey Hart playlist. But anyway, yeah, this, I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail because it was a class thing, sketchbook revival thing. And this also was sketchbook revival. The earth without art is just eh. It was her sketchbook revival session. Stickers. This was also a sketchbook revival. I had a hard time with this one because cars are a real challenge for me, and we did it with the pen, no pencil first and stuff, and so it's just not exactly, I couldn't erase and stuff, so I couldn't really easily fix my mistakes and stuff, but I did enjoy the lesson though. Also a sketchbook revival lesson. He's a royal turn. And there's a sticker. I don't know, is he a toucan? I don't know what he is. Anyway. I'm pretty sure this is also from Sketchbook Revival. And then this It has like lace and it's not burlap exactly, but anyway, just different things. And oh, this is Sketchbook Revival. I don't know if the mushrooms are, but anyway. It's a page of a magazine and my journaling. So yeah, this is Sketchbook Revival, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this was Sketchbook Revival 2 or if it was just like a filler page or whatever. Anyway. Also Sketchbook Revival. Also Sketchbook Revival. I kind of like this idea for journaling and such. She was a show up. And those are stickers. Sketchbook Revival again. This was fun. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail, but you start with a number. Like this is a number 8 for his mouth. Whatever that part of him is called. Anyway, and we did some fun cats. I did a bunch of them because it was fun. Random stuff page. This was from my birthday. So card I had received and loved, and then some like there's a wrapper from a candy that I received as a gift. Some fun magazine images. Why can't I get it out? Hold on. Well, I was supposed to be able to get that stuff out, but I can't. But anyway, so there's like cupcakes and just magazine images that I like. Kind of like that one. But for some reason I can't get it out of there. I think my tip-in binding caught it or something. I can't get it out. Anyway, and then there's just some journaling about my birthday. And may your day sparkle. I did this for my birthday, but I did it late. But anyway, these are some of my stamps that I have. I love them. Sketchbook Revival. Sketchbook Revival again. This was pretty neat. So again, I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail, but the basics is that you find an image from a magazine and use the image for color inspiration and color palette, and then you do some doodles. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed that a lot. Sketchbook Revival, I enjoyed this one too. That's a magazine image. Sketchbook Revival again. Those three are stickers, and the cat are stickers, but the rest are partially watercolor blobs, and then drawings and bits of scrapbooking paper or book text and such. Oh, and I absolutely loved this. This was like a collage. Matisse on My Mind was the lesson name, and this was also Sketchbook Revival. State of the Art. So yeah, these are magazine pieces that I cut and put together. I absolutely love this. I don't mean to brag or anything, but I just really love it. I absolutely love this. I love this one too, but not as much as this one. And it's weird because they're not even colors that I usually like especially the greenish colors. I guess it's more teal or whatever, but anyway, I love it. And some more Sketchbook Revival stuff, magazine bits. And yeah, more from that same lesson, Sketchbook Revival stuff. So they had more bits that I could do more stuff with, but I just put them in there. And then that's journaling about the whole thing. Love this dog. Just with pieces of magazine, just little scrap bits. I like this one too, but not as much as the mermaid one. Another Sketchbook Revival lesson. I really loved this specific doodle, Zen doodle, or whatever you call it. And so yeah, I did that one for that lesson, and I enjoyed it. Packaging from an Amazon, I think it was Amazon envelope, or anyway, some kind of packaging. And this is the label from they put this in with my art journaling magazine subscription. Anyway, so yeah, and this is scrapbooking paper. I just really loved how this looks. Oh, I see a bird right here. It looks like an adorable bird. And these, yeah, those look like alien plants or something. Anyway, this is, I just thought this was really cool, and I just put it in there. Those butterflies are die cuts from a package I got from either Dollar Tree or Dollarama, I'm not sure which. This is also a sketchbook revival thing. Stickers that I absolutely love. Also sketchbook revival thing. At first I wasn't going to do this one, but then I decided I would do it, and I am glad I did because I love it. Even though I don't like the color gold, it's more of a copperish color, so anyway, I'm glad I did it. This it's inspired by the opening scene Bob Newhart show where Bob is a psychologist in one of in like the first season or two. His wife Emily stands and has her hand like that on the wall, and she looks at us and smiles and stuff. So anyway, this was inspired by that. This it's just an abstract, but I love it because it's neat. It was water drops on the kitchen counter. I had no idea what this was about, but I woke up with this in mind. So mushrooms and darkness and stars. It's weird, but sometimes I just do stuff. Weird stuff gets in my head sometimes. It's just weird. This was inspired by a dream. It's kind of an elaborate dream and I have a journal where I write down the dreams that I remember. And I did that with this dream too, but I kind of vaguely remember the dream, but not completely. And this is a hornless unicorn, basically, and I had dreamt about this particular unicorn in the past. And I know that technically that means he's a horse, but he's a unicorn. So anyway, it's a whole thing. But anyway, yeah. This was also in a dream. Not sure if it's the same dream. Yeah, same dream. And she reminds me of Toph, Avatar: The Last Airbender. But anyway, this, yeah. She was, in my dream, she was like barely as big as my hand. So this is actually pretty close to life size from Anyway, I'm not sure. I mean, she's not that character from the animated series, but she reminds me of her. And she was on a table, and those are windows. Anyway, I don't really remember that dream either. Or I'm not sure if it was the same dream or not, but anyway. Stickers that are hard to show because of their shinies. This was inspired by Laura Hollick. Inspired by, oh, this was so, oh man. Okay, so it was garbage day, and we had gone for a walk very early in the morning, and one of our neighbors had put out an amazing painting. It was beautiful. It was an abstract. It was huge. I didn't even get a picture of it because at the time I didn't have my phone or a camera or anything with me. And we were gonna pick it up, get it, because they had put it out for the trash. So we were gonna pick it up, but when we came back for it, the garbage truck had already come by, so we missed out on it. And so I was trying to do something here based on memory, but this isn't even close. It's just not. The painting was beautiful, and I wish I had a photo at least of it. But anyway, I have no idea why it would have been in the trash like that, but it was a shame. Anyway, so this was a it's just a thing, an advertisement Franklin got while when he bought one of his dice sets for role playing. But yeah, I love the image, so I wanted to keep it. And okay, so it's traced from this coloring book. It's by Selena Fennick, and it's weird because every time that I look at this last name, I keep wanting to say Selena French, but that's not even close. So I don't know why that keeps happening, but it keeps doing it. Anyway, Selena Fennick, and her books are amazing. I was recently gifted 3 of these books. Anyway, I've had some of these books on my wish list for a long time, and then my Amazon wish list. Anyway, I haven't colored very much of it yet, but mostly because I've been doing other things, but I do love the book. And you get each image twice. So I colored this one, and then that's as far as I've gotten so far. But anyway, this is this one. Traced it and put it in here because I thought this would work with that image, I guess. And this was for Scrapfest Connect. It was a monthly challenge. Pick a pocket. And so anyway, I made a puppy. And this is an actual pocket from a shirt, a jean shirt that I don't remember if it was mine or Franklin's, but anyway, you have to create little pockets of joy in your life to take care of yourself. And so, yeah, and these are just stickers on this side. But yeah, that was an entry for one of the challenges. And this inspired this, and then I just put a couple other magazine images. And this is James Burke inspired, one of his Pigeon 10. So my sister asked me the other day if I had ever done any of the the glue booking type stuff or whatever. I haven't really, but I guess I did do a little bit here and there, but not really exactly. I want to get into glue booking and collaging, but wax bloom here. So this it's kind of creepy a little bit, but anyway, it's inspired by a dream I had. This whole sequence is inspired by a dream I had where this woman that I didn't know if she was a bad guy or a hero, and she was climbing the fence out there in the backyard. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I dream some strange stuff sometimes, and this is about the dream and the girl. Those are Spider-Man stickers. Just a page of random things. And just that's a piece of a paper bag and die cuts and paint, and I think it's kind of pretty. I kind of like it. Some more attempts at doing some collage-y stuff, or some just bits. This is inspired by something probably. Marry Me Small Art collage in tiles. It was inspired by her. Hers was beautiful. Mine is, it's okay, but hers was really beautiful. I'm challenged by things like this. I don't know how to make it look good and not too chaotic and stuff. I do kind of like it, but it's, I don't know. Hers was a lot better. Oh, and this, does it come out? No, it doesn't. Okay. This was, I think it was inspired by James Burke. Yeah, James Burke, one of his Pigeon 10s, where he did his name, the letters of his name all inside each other. So with my name, it didn't work quite right, like quite the way he did it, but anyway, I worked it out, made mine this way, but anyway. She's a show up. She's right here. Hold on.
She's right there.
Says I want to try again, but I like her okay. Inspired by my own eyes. Right. My prescription eye drops make like a white area around my eyes. And what? What is the matter? You don't want Mama to tell people about her eyeballs? Well, it's not really her eyeballs. Her eyelids or whatever, but anyway. Anyway, this was inspired by that. And this was a second attempt at showing that, what the drops do to my eyelids. So, I mean, she doesn't represent, she doesn't look like me, but anyway, it's inspired by my eyes because of the prescription drops. Oh, okay, so this and her are inspired by this. They are from scrapbooking paper. And this is just I've been doing that. I've been putting random things wherever, like whenever, on the journaling side of my entries. That's the old one, and got the new one, so I'll put the old one in there. Anyway, and this was the inspiration, again, from a piece of scrapbooking paper. And in here, I saw this. So that's a show up as well. So these show ups were before I started a journal dedicated to the show ups. And so this was, may the 4th be with you. This was Star Wars Day, May 4th, 2022. And this was a whole thing because a friend of mine wanted to buy it from me, but because it was in my art journal and there was journaling on the back for this, anyway, I ended up keeping it, as you can see. And later on you'll see that I tried again to make one for him, but yeah, that one didn't turn out as good, so I ended up keeping both. Anyway, sorry about that. I still feel bad about it, but anyway. So yeah, that was my Star Wars Day entry, and then this is based on a dream where a duck was dancing. We were driving along, and this duck was dancing in the middle of the road. And some stickers. The duck was absolutely adorable, and he was a good dancer too. And yeah, this is the second attempt. He just doesn't, I mean, he's okay, but he doesn't have the same magic as the other one. Or the same, I don't know, the same charm, whatever. And so I decided to not even offer it because it just wasn't as good. And then it was Cinco de Mayo. And I just did that. So May 5th. And then everything happens for a reason. Love that stamp. My sister says that all the time. Anyway. Says this is sort of a stream of consciousness. I don't really know. Probably my health issues again. But whatever. And then Kara from Anchored Art Designs here on YouTube did one of her Create This Book 2 by Mariah Elizabeth entries, and she combined a tiger and a peacock, and I loved hers. Hers was beautiful. But I don't like the color green, and so and peacocks are mostly green. So I thought, okay, what if I do the opposite of what she did? So she made a tiger with peacock colors. That I did the opposite. I did a peacock with tiger colors, and so yeah, so that's what I did. And then I liked hers enough that I decided that I would do a version closer to what hers looked like. But I put as little green in there as I could, but anyway. So I did that one too. And then I decided that I wanted to do another one of an albino peacock. Nothing to do with tigers, but just an albino peacock, because when I was looking for reference images, I kept seeing these albino ones, and I thought they were beautiful. So I did that. So yeah, I did 3 of these. And then I think this was this was for Springfest, Scrapfest Connect online special day, and this was a mood board challenge, and that was my entry. Not sure what inspired this, but kind of like it. Inspired by Monica. Oh, this was one of the Springfest demonstrations during the Springfest thing. So I did those tags inspired by her demo. Her tags were beautiful. And that's a piece of scrapbooking paper for the pocket. And then circles. Was this yeah, this was a Springfest thing as well. Circles. And the soul conceives, the mind creates, the body experiences, the circle is complete. That's a quote by Neil Donald Walsh. And this was also Springfest Connect, Scrapfest Connect event stuff, games and journaling and schedule and etc. And then this was an entry for one of the challenges. Actually, it might have been, it was probably one of these bingo lines. Yeah. I don't have access to a working printer, so I had to make my own bingo card. Oh, this was gonna be for the circles thing, but I didn't like it enough to submit it, but and so I cut a piece out of it to make a frame for her, and she was probably inspired by something. So this is from my new watercolor set. It's a vibrant red. I love it. It's beautiful. I was using my new cutting mat because my old one was in hard shape, and an X-Acto blade, and I made myself a stencil like thing of a profile of an image I found in a magazine, and then I used that stencil to do this with. And I had been recently gifted this book. This book was on my Amazon wish list for years, like for a long time. And so I was excited, and I looked at some of the pages in here to do some of these things. It's Joanne Sharp, and it's The Art of Whimsical Lettering, and it is awesome. I love the book. I recommend it if you enjoy neat, special, different lettering for your journaling. It's really cool. It's got lots of great ideas in it, and it's a well-loved book already. And I was having an art day with my sister via Messenger, and she showed me one of the things she was doing, and it inspired this. So her hair are a die cut. I cut it like several times, and that's a punch, and this is a die cut. The bird is a die cut, and the flowers are punches. My sister's was better, but anyway. And so I had seen when we were out doing some yard work in the backyard, and this dandelion was there. I can't print out the photo, and so I tried to do the drawing. This is closer than this, but yeah, that it was so pretty, but anyway. And then the back cover. This this is inspired by that book I just showed you, the Joanne Sharp lettering book. And yeah. So See ya. Peace. So, yeah, that's the end of this journal.